what would those steps be? Then you can then you can kind of quickly get to, well, let me just assess how well I'm doing. And if you can say, just assume, hey, I've got a 1 to 5 scale on that question of productivity, 1 to 5 scale on that step, on that question of kind of innovation. Just give yourself a 2 for the quarter. Or for all of 2008, give yourself a 2 out of 5, with 5 being the best. And then move on and kind of ask, and that way you have your benchmark for last year. And then kind of get through, all of 2009, or even each quarter of 2009, and just grade yourself on that 1 to 5 scale. Is it the most accurate data point or kind of analysis? No, not by any means. But at the end of the day, you're not going to do anything all that differently anyway. Or what would you have actually done if you knew the perfect answer to the question? So be comfortable with kind of directional data, because that's a directional question.
One quick comment on that in terms of how do you measure the side of sales on social media? I think part of that depends on what you want to do, what you're using it for. So if you're using it for support, like an example, Moso, one of the Rackspace companies, uses Twitter a lot for support to listen for what people are talking about. So they're not using it in a sales capacity. They are. If somebody's looking for cloud-based solutions, they're not just listening to those conversations. But they're also listening for people who are complaining about either their current environment or even with their own customers, where they people have when they talk to the audience, opposed to talking to them. So they're listening for that. They're using it to actually pick people up. I don't know how they're actually keeping track of in terms of what the measure is there, but as an example of somebody who's using it for specifically ground sales, they're basically using it to engage with folks to the point that it's in front of their mind and in front of the conversation.
I think one more question, because I see over your shoulder, Michael, is like the question about what tools are we using to track and measure. So, it's like Google Alerts are one way to do it, but I mean, there's commercial services that do that as well. They're tracking engagement and mentions and that sort of thing. So, y'all have experience with some of those tools you could talk about?
So there's 3 specific ones that we use. First is by URL. Second is a tool called Easy Tweets that I use for scheduling, but also has an ability to actually monitor certain keywords and give you more visibility in what's happening. And then we use Clicky for analytics, real-time analytics, and finding who's talking about us as it's happening beyond just inside of Twitter. So we use that a lot as far as seeing who we're talking about it in a conversation we're involved in.
What was that third one?
Clicky, if you go to
It's awesome. It's low cost. It's got executive level views, and it goes really deep with the analytics. CLICKY. Clicky.com.
Budgerl.com.
There's another freebie tool called Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking. No, it's who'stalking.com, and it basically will. You have to do it individually, and last I checked, they didn't have their RSS feed hooked up. It's a little bit more cumbersome, but you can use it for free and see who's talking about various topics on boards versus Twitter versus any number of things.
So there's a couple of Google Labs tools that help you understand kind of what the velocity of the different kind of keyword searches are that are out there and understand how those things are coming. I think one of the interesting tools that's out there is a company called Twitteralizers, and this is something that's come out of, I'm sure it's mixed this up, I'm pretty sure it's Eric Peterson, but it might not be, it might be Jim Stern, which one of those 2 guys. Really interesting if you're trying to understand who, as you identify people, maybe especially your set of Twitter followers, how valuable are those? We're trying to get to that question. Now it's very manual, so you want to go pick out individuals. If you want to get a lot of deep data on individuals, they just released over the weekend, I believe, an integration with Google Analytics. And Google Analytics data tied in with their Twitterlizer data to get a sense of how are some of the audience members driving, what's the value of some of the audience members in terms of traffic driving. There's also a list of local Austin-based startup, what we call Swittergy. And they have a really interesting product, and they're actually starting to look at some data testings right now. So it's a good group to look at. Basically, it's the combination strategy.
The closest we've come to 360-degree integration with Salesforce, all of the web analytics, email, marketing analytics would be Lyris HQ. So we're working on some special reports right now, but that'll give us, you can map the conversion funnel and all of that. You can track traffic from all of your social media sources as well as traditional marketing. So Lyris HQ we're enjoying very much, and it's moderately priced, not too bad. And then I'm also advising a company here in town called BuzzStream, and they have a great data product as well for allowing you to identify opportunities for inbound links to boost your SEO and track and manage those inbound links.
One thing I'd add to that, and this is if you're looking for benchmarking information, Marketing Sherpa has a lot of
Marketing
website.
what?
Marketing Sherpa,
They just produced a
and they
report on that.
have a benchmarking report.
That's great research, that's all from practitioners, and it's like 269 for each one of the reports. So best research you can buy. Let's give our panel a hand. Thank you.